blissful rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terrell Waunstar. I got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Salutations. Great rising. I hope you had a beautiful, blissful weekend. Now, with that basically being said, this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, I tried to be the best reader that I can for you. So, with that basically being said, I hope everybody doing great. I hope everybody doing wonderful. I hope everybody doing blissful, great, rising again. So, let's go ahead and get in prayer. Let's get into meditation. Spirit guides in the universe, I thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Now, while y'all coming in the building, yes, this is so short minute. I have been doing a lot of short minute readings, but this is a very important message for Virgo, okay? We're going to break this down to see what's going on with the energy, what current shifts, the changes that has been taking place. But Virgo, I feel like right now you may be in some type of altercation where you are starting to see things more clearly, okay? Now, when I say don't give up on you, don't give up on you. Now, it may be some people around you that's not being supportive. It may be some people around you that's not harnessing your dreams the way that you see your dreams, or relationships is not going the way that you want it to go through. But Virgo, right now you are going through some type of spiritual awakening in your life where you are starting to see things in a whole different light, in a whole different way, okay? Now, not only that, I am gonna say to you right now, Virgo, just keep your head up right now. You may be feeling like you down and out. You may be feeling like you at fault in any situation that may created some type of disturbance. But Virgo, you just got to be the best you that you can be, okay? Now, not only that, I am sensing that some of y'all are ready to take this new leap of faith into the unknown. Now, I feel like you're getting to the epiphany and awakening for some of you to understand that some situations that you may be in is just not solvable. Like, there's no solution when it comes to something that needs to grow or progress to move forward. So it's like a stalemate type of energy. But with that basically being said, come on, queens and kings, gods and goddesses, let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's get in meditation right quick. I'm not going to pull out the singing bowl like I want to. But what we're going to do, we're going to work on liberation on this one, okay? It's going to help you with your crown chakra. Y'all already know, assists in unity, freedom, and liberation, assists all the systems of the body, supports your inner stillness and courage. So I feel like some of you need to be just a little bit more still, release the fears that's going on into your life, and just allow things to flow, okay? Now, rest the left hand in your lap facing upward, lay the right hand over the left, palm facing up as well. Allow thumbs to touch, relax the shoulders back down, and lengthen the spine. We're going to honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss on this one, okay? We honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button if it's resonating with you, okay? So let's go ahead and breathe in this beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and get to the reading, okay? Let's breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you, we letting it go. Breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and highest understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you. One last time, breathe in. I honor the inner union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the inner union of consciousness and bliss. Hold it. And release out. I honor the inner union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the inner union of consciousness and bliss. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste, salah. Let's get into this thing. How y'all beautiful star seeds doing this morning? Shout out to Stephanie, Sarah, Karen, Chrissy, Nisha, Carmen, let me see, Laraya. Shout out to all y'all beautiful queens and my kings in the building. Shout out to y'all too. I know some of y'all may be on the way to work. I know some of y'all may have your earbuds in, but let's go and get these messages of what spirit want to tell you on the day. Now, again, I feel like something happened on the weekend where it can go a catch-22. Like, you either had to stand up for something that you believed in that created some type of friction for somebody to see you how you truly are. And Virgo, you may feel kind of down. You may kind of feel sad about it, okay? But Virgo, guess what? Time healed all wounds, okay? But if it's something that was an awakening to you that you starting to understand, Virgo, you are starting to understand how to either go get the help that you need, or you are starting to walk away from a situation to create peace in your life, okay? Now, let's see what we got. Spirit guides ain't the universe. Let me do it this way. I want to do it. Spirit guides ain't the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Shout out to you, Ken, if I see you out there. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Give me one more for Virgo. And then again, if you're a cross watcher, take the placement of Virgo out and put your placement in. If it resonates, still hit that like, comment, subscribe. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a whole lot of shifts been going on, but let's get into it. Virgo, what we got right now for you, we got the Three of Cups basically being in reverse, clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? So it is showing me that something that you may be overly addicted doing, you are starting to move forward because somebody either not coming clean about a situation, or your addictions have taken over where you are starting to look like the manipulator or the deceitful person because it's something that you may be doing without the other person being aware of. Some of you may be spying, some of you may be trying to get information about some type of over addiction probably this person is doing. It can be somebody dealing with the same sex, or it can be somebody overindulging maybe in work, or overindulging more in everything else besides you. And I feel like just because you may feel like this is some sneaky behavior that's around you, or something that is in the unknown, or something that people keep you out of the loop of, you are starting to move forward. And as you're moving forward, this person's starting to understand that why is my Virgo moving forward? And it's all because Virgo, with the Four of Cups basically being in reverse, you are tired of going through emotional baggages, emotional struggles where it's keeping you depleted, or it's keeping you in some type of stagnation. Virgo, I feel like right now you're about to give up on some type of relationship, or you are finna do the work. Again, it's dealing with somebody who's trying to get you out of a past situation, or trying to keep you in a past situation. It's dealing with your emotions. You are hoping that somebody's going to enable you to give you that love that you require and that love that you deserve. Virgo, Spirit is trying to let you understand that you are overindulging in something materialistic more than something that is spiritual. In other words, you may be pouring all your eggs in an emotional basket with somebody who's not even trying to reciprocate. You may be going through a lot of emotional trauma and a lot of disappointments emotionally, all because right now you are trying to pull yourself out of feeling alone, feeling rejected, feeling less than, and going through the personal transformations with you right now, Virgo. It's kind of hard for you to flow in this emotional situation. So what you are doing, you are trying to look at things in different perspectives with the Queen of Swords out. It's letting me know you're trying to be more logical. You're looking at things in different situations, in different scenarios. You're looking at different opinions, but you are communicating in a way like, hey, this is me, this is how it's gonna be. You either can deal with it or off with your head. And when it comes to your emotional imbalance, when it comes to a Virgo, Virgos don't like that. Virgos don't like being in the dark about anything. This is why they call Virgos the human lie detectors. Virgos can find out anything by studying a person long enough how they operate. Now, Virgo, I feel like if you are dealing with somebody, you are no longer confused about being in some type of choice you know you need to make to cut something out of your life. This can be a person, this can be a place or a thing. But I feel like right now, the situation is going on, whatever you may be going through right now, you are being very, very optimistic. And even though you are growing and you are growing slowly, you just more in fear that you are finna outgrow somebody who don't want to put in the work. Now, again, let me say it like this. You may have to find somebody who is equally yoked with you. What do that basically mean? A spiritual person can't date a non-spiritual person because the non-spiritual person tradition is not going to be the same way of the spiritual person. Or what I'm basically saying is you need to find somebody in your soul tribe or somebody in your soul circle, okay? Now, even though the challenge is like you bitter about something, Virgo, it either can be some type of hurt, some type of pain, some type of disagreement, but it's something that truly hurts you, Virgo, or it's something that you no longer see attractive in somebody that's around you that may be challenging you this, but only giving you the bare minimum of the emotional support, or the bare minimum of the emotional news that you need in order for you to grow. Okay, Ashe, amen. Namaste. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's see what's up. Let's see what else that we got. Spirit guides in the universe. I feel like right now, Virgo, the challenges is this person see you being seeing you finna be victorious. They see that you are starting to act in your happiness, or you are willing to cut somebody off. But right now, Virgo, they even don't know what direction to take with you. Right now, they know you emotionally not happy. They know it's about a choice that you finna make. Even though you being optimistic, this person is seeing you no longer being codependent with them. So what it's doing in this in the earthly realm, they know they gotta put some type of effort, or it's something new that they're gonna have to do to keep this stability with the Virgo, okay? Or cross watcher, this can be dealing with you. Now, even though you may be feeling bitter, the reason why you feeling bitter during your challenges is because you are feeling upset about not either feeling value, or you may not feel like you are attractive enough, and it may be putting you in some type of depression, or maybe some way, some place that you may be feeling like you at the bottom. However, while you feeling like you at the bottom, you are slowly transitioning and getting back into your power. So Virgo, some of you may not understand that you are, it's 7:46 here, Tatiana. You may be going through some type of refoundation, spiritual foundation within yourself for this new cycle, to get out of dealing with people who want things only their way and their way only. Virgo, I feel like for this new energy that you are carrying on an emotional level, let's clarify. I feel like right now you are ready to build and network with anything that is not gonna make you emotionally unstable, or anything that's not going towards your wish fulfillment or your wishful desires, that's supposed to be in an emotional transition. Right now you are starting to do everything that you need to do. You are putting in the work. Some of you may be overindulging in work, trying to keep your mind off a situation. Some of you may have been in isolation so long where you are starting to love to be in isolation. And one thing about a Virgo, I'm gonna tell y'all everything about a Virgo. Y'all know how I am, because I'm a Virgo sun myself. So now, thing about a Virgo, if you turn around and feel like we're not needed, we will walk away. If you feel like you don't need help from a Virgo, we feel like we don't have no act of service to give you. If you feel like you flawless, we all know in the world nobody is perfect. We all know in the world, if you go through relationship type of situations, in order to build that relationship, you got to know that person flaws just as much as that person got to know your flaws. That person got to know when you're down how to lift you up, or when you're going through a moment that may trigger you, or going through some type of insecurity, or some type of emotional instability. The partner supposed to be there to lift you up, and vice versa. It's not always going to be 50-50. Now, what this person is starting to realize is that even though you taking your power back, you just don't want to deal with it mentally and logically no more, because you are tired of trying to balance yourself out when it comes to a lot of people around you that is not giving you the reciprocation, but they want you to do the work. That's just like somebody saying, oh, Virgo, pay attention to my needs and pay attention to my hurts, but forget yours. We're not worried about your wants and needs and your hurts and your doubts and what you stressed out about. It's all about me, 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 me. It reminds me of the Brady Bunch. That's what it reminds me of. It's all about Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. So it's all about the other person, other person, other person. But Virgo, when you got to the point where it's like, if it's always about you, and you always feel like you're just walking on the earth that God gave you, like you just the God that God is, what is the point of Virgo being around? And I feel like the more y'all starting to understand that some people, Virgo, they don't want to be fixed. And you are starting to understand the lessons that a person is going to be a person no matter whatever they do, no matter how the outcome may be. People is not going to give you the respect and give you the acknowledgement as they deserve if they're not going to acknowledge and respect themselves. Like I say all the time, y'all know my number one quote on here. If a person can't be in the mirror and look at themselves in the mirror like, hey, I got this issue. Hey, I got that issue. Hey, I know I don't like this. Hey, I don't know that. If you can't be real with yourself in the mirror, how can somebody going to be real with you in real life? And I stand on that. Now, I'm not perfect like everybody. Like, just because I'm a healer and a tarot reader, I'm still human. So I go through the same thing just like y'all. But one thing I'm telling you, I don't do. When it comes to the point where nobody wants to support anybody, I just look at them and let them be them. Because when it all comes down to the end of the day, Virgo, at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, it's only you and the universe. You can wake up and go through your whole scenario over and over again, Virgo. But the main thing about it is when you keep dealing with energy like this, you can run all day, bro. The time you actually stand up and take that band-aid, take that wound off of running and being the track star and face the problem at hand, the wound, and heal the wound, nobody else can hurt you. Sometimes we get in situations where we want everybody to be justified from us, but we not even justifying ourselves. And Virgo, I'm telling you some real stuff. Like right now, you can't worry about what your significant other is doing. You can't worry about them not supporting you. You can't worry about your mama, your daddy, your son, your daughter, your kids, your uncle, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins. You can't worry about none of them right now, because at the end of the day, I'm going to say something. Mental health is very real. And if you don't put the self-love in yourself, if you don't put the compassion into yourself and let things go, if you got to pour a lot of energy, and I'm a witness, I'm going to throw my hand up. If you got to pour a lot of energy in other people, right, to figure out their whereabouts or what they doing and this, that, and the other, you have wasted so much energy on something that is unnecessary for you to have to pour their energy into something that is more valuable. Let's just be 1,000. You too busy. Many people too busy trying to see what the significant other. I wonder if they talking to this person. I wonder if they talking to that person. I wonder what they doing behind my back. Virgo, you're gonna have to let that go. And again, I'm throwing my hand up. You gotta let that go. That's called over analyzing. You over analytical right now. You gotta let that go. Okay. The reason why you gotta let that go, because no matter what, at the end of the day, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Let it go. Enjoy your life. All the energy that you pouring over there, you could have been pouring it in on your business. You could have been pouring it in on self-love on yourself. You could have been pouring all of that energy in on how to make yourself better. And one thing I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I'm a firm believer in mental health. Yes, I am an overcomer, but times I have to go back and go talk to people. And I don't like to. I'm being real with you. This is a real story. I don't like going to talk to people. I don't like when people call me delusional. I don't like it when people say I'm crazy and this, that, and the other, because intuitively I can see things like months before it happened. Hey, sometimes we need to go get help. And I admit I'm going to get help too. It's time. Sometimes it's okay to go get help. Okay. There's nothing wrong with you, but again, like I tell people, some people see things in you that may be a flaw in you, and we so in our ego and pride to be so in the way. Go fix it, because you know what it's gonna do. And I'm being 1,000. You know what it's gonna do? By you fixing yourself, just because that person may want you to do the work, maybe because that person made you want to do this, that, and the other. Once you do the work, it's nothing else they can say to justify anything else that's going on. So what I'm saying is keep doing the work, because if that person walk out your life, they just trained you for somebody else that's going to come in and give you more. They're going to give you something that you deserve. If some people are here for a season, some people are here for a lifetime. Some people are here for that season to get you leveled up for that true king, that true queen that's out there for you, or that true character that you really need to have in your life to make it where it needs to be. Yeah, it's hard to let go. And I'm not going to be honest. It's hard to let go things that you are compassionate about. But Virgo, let's just be 1,000. Well, we are over compassionate about some things that don't even give us the same compassion back in return. So our key thing is, I don't care if it's your kids. I don't care if it's your uncle, your auntie, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. I don't care if it's the president himself to come in. You stand on what you believe in for yourself. You are not delusional. You are not crazy. You intuitive as hell. You spiritual. But again, remember that 50 Get Rich and Die Trying with Terrence Howard seen the little dude in the back. He's like, hey man, I don't know. That's my favorite scene of the movie. When Terrence Howard looked in the back, dude was like this. He said, hey man, I don't know. Something ain't right about dude. He said, I may be wrong, but I may be right. I may be right, but I'm wrong. But if I'm wrong, I'm still right, because my intuition going off about something that's not right in this circle. I smoked the hell out of it. Yes, I do. Happy belated 420. But now, now not only that, I feel like right now, Virgo, you have to allow some things to end, okay? And even though you need things to end, and hold on, before I say things about the end, Bentley, you need to get a life. Bye. Anyway, even though you allowing things to end, it's bringing more victory to you. Okay, it's bringing more happiness. It's bringing more joy. It's bringing more power. Again, it's 7:55 in the morning. It's too early for that trolling stuff. Now, even though you may have a lack of direction, but Virgo, you are trying to hang on to some things out of greed. Okay, and the thing about you trying to hang on to things out of greed, you got to realize if you hanging it on it for your own personal, and it's not natural, and it's not mutual, and it's not respectable, and it's not something that's giving you fruition and giving you life. Let's be 1,000. Let's do the Virgo thing. Let's be logically clear right now. It's withering your soul away. And think about yourself like a flower. If you're not giving yourself the emotional nutrients that you need to water when you in your darkness, when you're in your dark night of the soul, the support. If you're not getting the support from yourself that you need to keep your emotions in check, how you gonna flower and bloom? But people around here still keep on picking at your flower, keep on putting sun and putting heat on your roots. And what it's doing, the more you keep dealing with it and giving everybody else your nutrients, you are slowly withering away. That's what I'm just basically saying. So right now, let's keep going though. Even though you got the effort and you hold the potential to get out of this codependent type of energy, but you love this person so much because the lovers card right here, like you don't want to do it. You love this person. This is why you be so optimistic when it comes to energy that's around you, but you be defensive because you already know how the person operate. And you know this Five of Swords energy in reverse. You're trying to remove yourself from some toxic situation or something that's not being justifiably fair for you to get your position back to where you need. So what you're doing, even in your challenges, you are regaining your victory. You are regaining your recognition. You are moving forward towards the promised land. You are moving forward to what's rightfully right with you, even though you're not putting no effort in anybody else, but you learning how to balance out your emotions. So right now, some of y'all got a poker face. Some people don't even know you no longer stressed out or you already have checked out of a situation. And one thing I'm gonna say about Virgos, and y'all want to know something else? When a Virgo get fed up with you, I'm gonna tell y'all the main secret. When a Virgo get fed up, a Virgo will use their mouth of theirs like a double-edged sword. They will say things to you that will gut punch you, and they don't try to. They just being truthfully blunt. And it's some things people don't like to hear when a Virgo say. Now you're not imagining they disappear because I'm deleting them. Now, not only that, again with the Four of Pentacles, you gotta hang on to what you believe in. And Virgo, I feel like you standing on your boundaries with the wrong people. You will stand on your boundaries with an outsider, but you won't stand on the boundary to the person you know that's hurting you the most. This is why this is an important message. Virgo, don't give up on you because people is blocking you from your intuition. People is blocking you from the light that you really carry, all because let me tell y'all about haters, okay? Dang, y'all don't know. Y'all got some spiritual haters around y'all. Y'all got some spiritual snakes. What I'm basically saying is y'all got some friends around you who really envy you, who really despise you, the ones who really project you to go downhill, the ones that you get the most information from, the one that you talk to the most. And I'm talking about even them closest ones that's around you. If they ain't doing the work and they ain't trying to do the work with you, Virgo, they being a hater. They just being around to watch you to see whenever you fall so they can say, yeah, Virgo failed the way that I thought Virgo was going to fall. Virgo, you have to deal with this energy. And the reason why you got to deal with this energy is because the people around you are learning lessons and learning targets that's around you right now. Virgo, they pick on you and they bully you because you the nice one. And one thing I'm finna say about spiritual people, please don't get this twisted. Non-people who is not spiritual do not understand and believe just because people are spiritual, especially Virgos, just because we don't pop our top off like we used to back when we was in our teens, 20s, and 30s doesn't mean we don't have that energy harbored in the cut somewhere, like we just will not act a damn fool. People don't understand when you spiritual, you choose to walk away from a situation that wants you to pop your top off. And I feel like when people don't understand it, you be defensive because you being defensive, not and you intuitive, not because of who you are. It's because of the experiences that you've been through and you know how you're going to act. So you were like, dude, just give me 1,000 so I won't act irrational so I can expect it. But think about Virgos. When a person lied to a Virgo and a Virgo asks you to be 1,000, that's when a Virgo really go off. Because Virgos done gave you chances to be 1,000. But if you lie to a Virgo and a Virgo find out you lie, a Virgo will criddle. When I say criddle, I can't even say the word right. Believe me, that's the last person you want to deal with when it comes to, because Virgo will tell you exactly how you feel. And when used in words and like daggers, and when them daggers come out of the Virgo mouth, you may not ever gonna respect that Virgo again, but you will understood that the Virgo will break you all the way down to so you will see your real self. And a Virgo don't care. Virgo tolerate people. Let's get it correct. Virgos tolerate people, but they shall not be disrespecting. And if you want to disrespect a Virgo will show you the true form of disrespect. Ashe? And I ain't trying to say it like Virgo got hate and this, that, and the other. No, that ain't it. Virgo just don't like being crossed over. But again, Virgo, when it comes to you, don't give up on you, because this is something that's going to try to put you backwards. This is why I said it's okay to go get help. Some people ain't going to understand you. Some people ain't been in your shoes to understand you, Virgo. Some people's not gonna see. Somebody can't even walk in it. Let's be 1,000. Some Virgos can't even walk in the shoes of other Virgos right now. Y'all don't know the Virgo story. Y'all only see the Virgo when they smiling. You see the Virgo when they got a stern face, or when Virgo periodically pop out. Y'all don't understand when Virgos hit hermit mode. Somebody done heard a Virgo. A Virgo done seen something that's not right, and Virgo trying to find a bigger humanitarian picture to save people instead of harming people. Ooh, boy, y'all on a deep one today. What else we got for Virgo? Virgo, the situation is, let's be 100. Mentally and logically, you need to walk away from something that is going to take you back to a place that you do not want to go. And these are spiritual attacks. Okay, you are receiving your recognition. You are receiving your victory. You are receiving your accolades. You are overcoming over narcissistic type of energy. You are standing up for what you believe in. So what if everybody else turn around and done whatever they done to the past, Virgo? You got to let it go. Right now, you on the road to riches. You on the road to prosperity. You really don't have enough time to be dealing with these people. If you are turning, let's do something different. Okay, Virgo, let me tell you how you know you ain't spending too much energy on you. If you spending a lot of energy on you, if you got to turn around and worry about what a person do, you ain't doing something right. Because let's switch, let's transmute this energy as a collective, okay? Now, if you got to worry about what a person doing at work, about a work relationship at work, or anything in your mind that's projecting that may be right, may be wrong, let's just let that go. What we are going to start doing every time we feel like that, we're going to work on something that we need to have a business in. Now, if you feel like that, we're going to start working on like, dang, I'm thinking about that. Let me go do some sit-ups. Dang, I'm worried about that. Let me go focus on a business. If we doing that, dang, let me go. Let's start focusing on everything else besides the negative, and let's start focusing on everything else that's, instead of things that's hindering us, let's focus on things to transmute that energy to make us better individuals. How about that? Because every day we wake up worrying about what a person gonna do to us. This is why we on the Tarot channel now. We worried about what's going on with this, what's going on with that, how this person doing me. Spiritually, we need to know the answers. How about let's focusing on us for once? Instead of worrying about them, what they doing, let them be them. If they want to be boo-boo, let them be boo-boo. If they want to be doo-doo, let them be doo-doo. What we gonna do, we're gonna be great. We're going to make Virgos great again. Not make America great. We're going to make Virgos great again. We're going to be back in that light where everybody want to end. And if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right as a Virgo. Let's keep it 1,000. So Virgo, don't give up on you. People is trying to fuse you out of your light. They trying to take your creativity up out of you. They trying to wither your soul. Are you going to let them wither your soul? Are you hanging on to what you need to hang on for what's right for you? Or do you need to end some things that you know analytically that ain't right for you? Are you turning around letting people block your intuition from spirit? Are you following spirit? Because right now, this lack of direction that you have is because you've been letting people try to lead you down the wrong road with no mental clarity to see how they walking. Some people not leading you down to the promised land. Some people leading you down to the pits of the pits of prosperity. So hey, some people may be leading you to the prosperity, but it may not be the good prosperity. All money ain't good money. All energy ain't good energy. Some people may be leading you down to that place for them. And then when they get to the place where they need to be, Virgo, I don't need you, but thank you on the journey. And then you wonder why we got to go back through the same healing cycles of people crossing us out. See what I'm saying? Ooh, Virgo. Spirit guys in the universe. Virgo, somebody want to come and apologize to you about trying to put you in some type of dishonest situation, but they don't know how to come to you because if they try to come to you, they know you're going to cut them off because it got to be an ending anyway. So somebody wants you to either forgive them, somebody sorry, or somebody wants you to come back and return, even though you ain't got the mental clarity. But I feel like for you, Virgo, you're not getting trapped in that well. You like, look, you're going to respect me for the graceful individual I am. You're a kind-hearted individual, but somebody took the beauty up out of the relationship, or somebody took the beauty out of the connection. So Virgo, you are deciding to walk away. You don't want to. You know it's a risk, and it's a risk that you don't want in a positive way. But Virgo, you are ready to walk off to keep your sanity. Oh gosh, we are on this today. Now, not only that, I feel like right now, Virgo, the challenges is sometimes you're gonna have to stop craving and stop being devoted and stop being attached to things that's not serving you. If a person want to walk out and leave, leave. If a person say you need the help, Virgo, go get the damn help. You know what it's gonna do in the long run. If you go get the help, it's gonna make you a better individual. So then, let me tell you how you. Okay, y'all want to know how to defeat a narcissist? I'm gonna tell you how to defeat a narcissist. Y'all really want to know how to defeat a narcissist? Y'all ready? Put a star down if y'all want to know this answer. I'll give y'all 3 seconds. Here we go. Now, in order to defeat a narcissist, right? Do the work. What that mean? Do the work. A narcissist gonna criticize you on everything. They gonna find every flaw that you got so they can keep doing what they doing. Guess what? Do the work. You know why you doing the work? Because every time you do the work, let me tell you, like every time you do the work, you making yourself better. Every time you doing something that they ask you to do and you making yourself better, when you get to that point where there's nothing else to be fixed about you, what they gonna do then? What they gonna do then? If they want you to stop acting this way, you stop acting that way. They want to stop doing that, stop doing that. Give them everything you want. Now, the gray rock method work only if you leaving. I know about the gray rock method. I used to live with a narcissist for 7 years. I am a total master, and I'm still scarred from what that person done. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest to you. Scorpios, I can't stand them. I love them as friends, but as a relationship, I'll never deal with them. They are close to Capricorns. I am not dealing with that ever again. But when you talk about narcissistic abuse, yeah, I lived in one for 7 years. I know about, and I'm an overcomer. Like, you're talking to somebody who went to mental health. That's what I'm saying. It's real. And once you get out of certain relationships, some relationships are holding you down. And I'm an honest person with y'all. Y'all know I keep it 1,000 with y'all. Yeah, I done went through every single thing that I done talked about on this channel. I have been through it. Now I'm cool, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm cool with Scorpios as friends. But as far as a relationship, nah, I don't deal with Scorpios, and I don't deal with Tauruses. Them the only two I don't deal with because them two gave me the most post-traumatic issues in my life that I'm still healing from this day. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm not saying they all the same. I'm just saying I just had some bad experiences. What else do we have? Now, right now, I feel like another challenge is for you, Virgo. Stop letting people dim your light. Don't let people dim your light. It's time for you to take that leap of faith, and anything empathically that you feel like is not connected to you, you need to let it go. You need to let that go. And let me tell y'all something else too. Stop being stressed out. If you stop being stressed out about your kids, man. Your kids signed a spiritual contract before they came down on this earth like we did. Because our parents didn't choose us. We chose our parents. We chose this university of life as a human to go down. So they chose you. But what I'm saying is they still got to go through their life. You can't do nothing but guide them and be the best individual that you can to help them get to where they need to be. But the life is already planned out. So stop stressing yourself if you feel like people, and this is for my men, okay? Stop stressing yourself out if women made you feel like you was less than. It's no rule book on parenting. You tried to do the best you can, but it was already meant for it to go this way. I have to look, I'm throwing my hand up a lot on this, and I had to learn that too, okay? But the main thing I'm saying for you, don't give up on yourself. Some of y'all going through some real mental health battles right now where you want to check out. Don't check out on yourself. You know why? Because it's only temporary. Go back and look from where you came from. Go back and look from where you to where you at today. It may not be too grand, But you can see the progression. That's what I'm trying to say, Virgo. Right now, people love you out here, but it's time for you to move forward. You got to allow things to be the way that it is, even in your most challenging time, in order to rebuild yourself for the balance that you deserve. And spiritually, you're doing the things that you need to do in order to walk. You are doing the things that you need to do in order to be abundant, in order to shine. What I need you to do right now, as the individuals that you are, I need you to keep believing in you. Keep putting in action. You got all the resources and all the tools that you need to move forward. Sometimes we allow ourselves to be stuck on a sunken ship because we're trying to save everybody else besides trying to save ourselves. Feel me? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's see what else do we have for Virgos. If it resonates for y'all, man, y'all know what to do, man. Y'all throw that star down. Because right now, this energy is everywhere, but I'm proud of you, Virgo, even through your most painful and hardship times. Now, I know some of y'all want to cry. I know some of y'all have been tested so hard by people where you want to give up on marriages, you want to give up on relationships, you want to give up on people, you just want to be left alone. But Virgo, that is not fair to you. It's not fair for you to shut yourself off from the world because how people treated you. You are too beautiful. You are too strong. You are too abundant. You are too beautiful of a light vessel to go through whatever you need to go through in your life. And you don't have to sit there in that misery. You don't have to sit there and let people keep slandering you. You don't have to do that. And guess what? The other beautiful part about it, you ain't got to lift a finger back. All you got to do is change your environment, change your people. Change you. If that person don't want to change you, because again, the person may make you go through the work, but as you going through the work, they building you to be a better person for your real true Prince Charming or your queen to come in. Stop playing with these low vibrational energies off the things that we wanted at that time when we got them. Some people got somebody in a low vibrational state, and now since you elevating, they don't want to uplift with you. But you too busy trying to uplift other people around you, and it's draining your energy. Ooh, your soul tribe will come. Believe me, if you're around the right people, your soul tribe, the soul members that you have, you will never be depleted about energy. If you feel drained or depleted about anything, sometimes you need to recheck yourself. And again, in order to change people, you got to change you. Nobody's not going to change because they don't want to change. You got to change you. If some other people can see your vibration and it's like, dang, I want to be with Virgo, this, that, and the other. And hold on, what you mean? Okay. I hope you talking about you done with dealing with low vibrational because you almost got you. All right. But anyway, with that basically being said, this Five of Swords type of energy has been your biggest challenge. Somebody who always want to win by any means. Anybody will kick, cuss, fight, scream, lie, put anybody through it just to prove a point to be right. Right now, you got to let that in. You got to let that go. The reason why you letting it go, because all the disappointments that you got with this, whatever you trying to build with, it's not building. And the reason it's not building because nobody don't see your true beauty the way that you see your beauty. Again, somebody's trying to lead you down the wrong road. And Virgo, you got to get the understanding and start believing in you to get yourself back to where you need to be. I'm telling you, forget your friends. Everybody's not going to be in this, and everybody's not going to agree with you. And even though you may feel like nobody out there in the world that may be in agree with you, guess who believe in you and guess who agree with you? Nobody else, because the person gave you the signs and hints and clues, and that's the universe. So quit worried about man, quit worried about one man, start worried about what spirit in the universe is trying to get you to be, instead of keep dealing with these low vibrational energies that's keeping you stuck and stagnated in where you at right now. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. You are keeping yourself stuck in situations and cycles because this is what these people want you to be. Stop being on that puppet string. If they don't like what you do, so what? You ain't got to sit there. You can walk away. The people that you deal with is all on your energy. You got some that's going to help you grow, but you got a lot of leeches. You got a lot of energetic vampires that want to steal, kill, and destroy your happiness. Want to keep you in misery all because that's how they get their energy off of you. Some of these relationships that you are in, the reason why they put you in situations like that, because they love to see you go through frantic. They love, like, when things are too cool. There's nothing wrong with it being cool, but Virgos know it's a problem in everything to try to uplift something. And if nobody don't want to do the work and somebody want to be on a plateau while you trying to level up, let them stay on that plateau. Again, people say do the work, do the work. You know, I'm telling you, you doing the work to better yourself. And I had to look at it like that was an ego check I had to do. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. For what? I'm good. Guess what? You know what? You right. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to do whatever you need me to do. Because you know why? I know deep down that person may be checking me, but spirit is really checking them to tell me what I need to work on. And by my ego and pride is getting in the way, trying to fight somebody who's trying to justify my point. Just do the damn work, Virgo. Just do the work. Cause once you do the work, it's gonna pan out in a great favor. Most of us don't realize because we too busy thinking sometimes we need to be healed, and sometimes it takes the low vibration to show us some things that we need to heal from. Some things we think we got it all together, we don't. We think we do. But the thing I love about you, Virgo, and the things I love the most, you are willing to put in the work. People around you may not be wanting to put in the same work that you getting right now. You sitting around here right now getting this information, that's enough to get you motivated and inspired to do something better with your life instead of trying to deal with a Cancer. Well, I want to know why they emotionally ain't dealing with me, or dealing with a Leo. I want to know why they ain't got the strength, this, that, and the other. Even dealing with the ones we talk about the most, the doggone air signs. That's what we've been stuck in, the energy of the air signs within the last 6 months. I'm not wrong. That's what we've been stuck in. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You got to learn how to communicate. You got to learn how to be more logical. You got to learn how to let go. All three of them signs teach you that. They was teaching you how to let things go, let things be, and live your life. If some of y'all dealing with Aquarius, you had to go through the most traumatic issues in your life right now in order to see the real side of you. And guess what? You didn't like it, but you survived it. You stronger than what you are now. Some of y'all had to learn how to go back in independence. Some of y'all didn't like it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a firm believer. I hate being alone. I'm going to tell you right now. If y'all want to know, I'm being honest. I got a fearful avoidant attachment style, okay? So what that basically means, I'm in fear of letting people close to me because people have crossed me out so much. But you know what? I had to transmute that energy. I had to turn around and allow people to do the things just anyway. You know why? That's just me. How you may put your emotions on your sleeve, I can't help it. I'm just a humanitarian. I'm the spiritual humanitarian that I am. People going to hurt you, and you just got to accept it for how it is. And I had to learn. I can't shut myself off because if I'm either going, like I tell people, my friends know, I'm either going to be up here with it or I'm going to be down here with it. So I'm either going to give you all of me or I'm going to not give you none of me at all. So it's either like you're either going to give me respect up here so I can give you the respect like this, or if you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you like this. So the main thing is keep yourself balanced. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to keep yourself balanced. You can't let nobody let you get back to that point. You can't let nobody dictate how you going to live your life and this, that, and the other. And one thing I'm going to say, I don't think it's cool for people to turn around and belittle somebody. And then when a person try to give them something back in a rebuttal or something about them, they don't want to listen to it or they don't want to take accountability. I can't stand people like that. That really irks me. But guess what? It's life. It's many people like that. So you know what I do? I let you have it. Am I human? Yeah, I'm human. This is why I'm not going to lie. I'm the Virgo who's the most introverted Virgo. If you see me out, it's because if you see me out like in Nashville, it's either because I'm doing some type of work or it's something that I'm doing on a business level. Now, if you catch me on like, it's only about 2 or 3 people that lived in Nashville that have caught me out, right? Honestly, like, hey, you tarot with Waunstar. And automatically, I'll channel. And I'll get them a reading right then and there so quick. And when that happened like that, it's only a couple. But now the thing, what's so funny, Virgo, what I want to tell you, don't give up on you because you are helping people grow without you even knowing it. Even though your life may not be grand, even though you may be at your lowest of lows that you feel at in that moment, you may be going through a lot of turmoil emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially, but you are still showing people how to walk and how to get through it. Don't give up on you, Virgo. It's like I'm not gonna lie. It's been times I've been ready to give up. And I'm human. I'm a healer. It's been times I've been ready to stop doing tarot. Just like, dude, like, no lie. It's been times I've been like, you know what, forget this. But I can't because my job is with God. And the universe has blessed me so much. I can't stop doing what I'm doing because I got to give it to y'all no matter what condition I'm in. This is some real life stuff. So don't give up on you, Virgo. Even when you at your lowest point, even though if you don't win at the relationship, this person done cheated, this person done cheated, this person done lied, this person done deceived you. Don't give up on looking for love. Just change your energy. It may be something in your vibration that you may not be aware of that you may need to switch and change because the people that you keep attracting around, it keep putting you back in past traumatic issues. It's because you still stuck in that energy. You may think you got at it because you removed yourself from it. That's just like putting a Band-Aid on the wound without putting the ointment on it to heal. So let's go back. Let's go back, y'all. We got this, okay? And I want to say I love you. Nobody ain't told you that I love you. I know you going through some hardship. Hell, we all are. But the thing about it, how we do it on this channel, we uplift and we see the problem for what it is. And we find out ways how to make a solution to overcome it or to soothe with it. This is what this channel about. Every day is not going to be good. That's why I said this is an important message. Virgo, don't give up on you just because people treating you unfairly. Don't give up on you because people want to shun you out because you spoke the truth on how things be. And people want to have attitudes. Virgo, you are not at fault at anything. Be you. If you can't be yourself, you are nothing. If you got to be fake, you're nothing. Be you. Some people probably don't want things to be in the forefront. That's for some of y'all, a few of you. Some of y'all, somebody around you don't want things to be justified out in the street because, have you ever thought about, I'm going to tell you the movie, Why Did I Get Married? That movie, you remember how Janet was and Malik Yoba, how they was the family and like she was the main one in the whole little group and everybody looking at her like, oh, you don't got no problems, you the one I run to, and they really had problems? It's some shit like that. It's like this person been on a pedestal for being this, that, and the other, but not deep down. They really got problems, but they not letting nobody know, and they scared you about to expose that because you not finna be the fake Virgo that you are. That's for a small few of you. So I'm telling you right now, get ready because this is a shift. Somebody may be ready to check out because you finna expose them. So if you're emotionally in tune with this person or with these people, get ready because you are creating disturbances out of fear of people getting exposed. Okay? Let's close this out. Let's see what else that we got for y'all. Y'all been on here for 45. Y'all know people ain't gonna be on this read no longer than about 20 minutes. All right. All right, let's see. Let's close this out. What else do we have for Virgo? Virgo, I feel like right now the mental clarity that you need is within the personal transformations throughout yourself. Even though you've been going through a lot of disappointing times, you've been confused, you've been going through not knowing what direction or action you want to take. Right now, Virgo, don't have this lack of doubt within yourself dealing with toxic energy. It's all a tactic to keep you emotionally unstable from you growing and going the way that you need to be. With the Five of Wands basically being in reverse, you not listening to no he say, she say. If a person sit up and say, Virgo, it wasn't like that, it was like that, you like, yeah, what the ever. That's how Virgo is. You allowing things to be the way that it is by making a sacrifice, getting ready to cut off things, by the things that you put a lot of hard work in. You are finna make a sacrifice to get back in your power to do everything that you got to do to make your life livable, and beautiful. Okay, so the first one that we got is I receive money every day. I receive money every day. Ashe, amen, namaste. We got 103 in the building and 71. Not bad. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button before you walk up out of here, though, okay? I am manifesting my ideal home in every way. I am manifesting my ideal home in every way. Ashe, amen, namaste. And I am grateful to my body for supporting me through life. I am grateful for my body for supporting me through life, baby. Yep. Ashe, amen. So with that basically being said, if you want a personal reading, get at me, text me, we can make that happen. I just want to say again, this is a beautiful message. Virgo, even though you are going through some disappointing times where you are reevaluating yourself during the personal transformations, people may have been saying you need help. People may have been saying you this way, you that way. Just do the work. Let me tell you again, do the work so when you do it, they ain't got nothing else to say. Okay? And then when they ain't got nothing else to say, it's nothing else they can say to you besides it's your turn to do the work. Okay? And if they don't want to agree with that and they don't want to deal with you, that's fine. You live your life accordingly to the way Spirit got it set for you. I sure. So with that basically being said, peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace, baby. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah, baby. Yeah.